Hey, so it's been a while. So, yeah, my bad, guys. So after New York, summer kind of just got to the point where like not a lot of new stuff was really going on. Like I was busy, but I wasn't swamped. It was mostly the fact that like I felt like I didn't have anything to make like an interesting enough episode to make like a whole thing. Like I think the most interesting thing that really happened in the summer was the whole promotion thing, which I think I told you guys about already. If I haven't, I got a promotion this summer. But that was before summer even started that I got it. And it was not going well, like at all. Like some people didn't like me. Like things sometimes don't work out great, and there was many mental breakdowns about it, but that's okay because sometimes you cry and that's it. Anyway, speaking of crying, um the goal of this episode is that I have finally gone onto YouTube or something like that, or a similar platform for these, instead of my slow internet taking 80 hours to send the videos to you, and then you get half of it one day and half of it the other. It just, some things just don't work out, and you gotta just cry, and then eventually someday you're gonna just be done crying, and then you're gonna be like, yep, this is my life now, or something. I don't know. I'm not a great motivational speaker over the phone. Maybe I'm just not a great motivational speaker to myself, and usually when I'm over the phone, I'm by myself. Who knows? There's probably something deeper in that. Who knows? Maybe I'm just really bad at talking when there's not a person's face to shut me up. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so like the biggest thing that happened this summer was the fact that I got a new chair. If I'm able to, photo of chair, I don't know, man. But it's probably likely that the chair will not be in here. So, we're gonna use our old imaginations, right? So, in your mind, picture a wicker chair, and what that looks like is it's like branches woven together, right? Now, on that chair, stay with me, put a light blue cushion, right? Okay, still with me? That's covered in rat urine. I washed the rat urine. Most of it got out, I think. The water ran clear, but it's stained. Ooh, it's clean. I pinky promise. Anyways, it also has a lovely little footstool to go with it. It takes up the majority of an area of my room, and I love it. It came from one of my lovely viewers. Thank you. Love you very much. They're also my siblings. Sucks to suck to be you, I guess. I don't know, man. So, also, big news. I have a list of all the things I want to talk about now. However, this is like take 4 of me doing this today. So, I don't know if it's working. Maybe I need to like actually make scripts. I don't know. Maybe if you guys like the off the cuff, let me know. Otherwise, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of annoyed with it. So, who knows? Maybe I'll put in the effort to make scripts. Maybe I'm just going to take a nap after this. I don't know. However, currently, I am making dinner. So, I'm sure you guys are wondering, because I'm using a knife and brandishing around in a very not safe way. Esther, what are you making? Great question. I am making, as I said, dinner. And for dinner tonight, for the people who live in my house, don't come over to my house to eat this. I'm not making enough for all of you guys. Okay? I'm not. I'm just not, I don't have that much pork. I am making lo mein noodles and Mongolian pork recipes I found online. So, also recipes online, like, why do they have so many freaking pop-ups all the time? It's just annoying. Anyways, so main reason I made this, I was starting to feel bad because some people in person have been saying to me how much they miss the episodes and whatnot. And I was like, yeah, I should probably get my ass into that because I need a couple more things off my plate because I've been stressing a little bit lately, but like, what's new, And then also at the same time, it's one of those like, I have material now. That's the most thing. I have material right now, so I can do this. That's really the main reason. Hashtag sorry, guys. My life is not that. I know these aren't really usually that interesting, but I feel like the last one I did was interesting, you know, like the special New York episode, if you got to watch it. I know some of you guys who are on the list currently did not get to, and if for some reason I like, become super popular, I don't think I will. I don't want to. My channel is going to be privatized. I'm probably just going to send you guys a link if I can do that. If not, whoops. Anyways, I'm sure it's going to be fine. Okay, hold on. I need to read real quick. Oh, I also need an onion. I didn't grab that yet. Anyways, so, yeah, you know, material. So, I started college, not last week Monday, but the week before that Monday. Should I have done this then? Yes, but again, what was I having? A mental breakdown. It wasn't a mental breakdown. I was just having a lapse in my desire to be on this plane of existence. I don't think I've ever had that really, but you know what? We can pretend. Anyways, so, yeah. What happened? I'm sure you're wondering, which is the question that in my head, like I'm trying to spur myself. Anyways, so what happened was that I have a curse. That's right, I'm cursed. And you might be thinking, what? Cursed? You're not cursed, Esther. I am. Anytime I need a schedule, something terrible goes wrong, and I just like don't get my freaking schedule for some reason, right? So this time I signed up for culinary and pastry and bakery management as my classes. Great, cool, I love food, born big back, you know, like it's great, whatever. Except like the culinary thing didn't go through right away, you know. Okay, I should start at the beginning. So the entire time I have done Fox Valley Tech stuff, something terrible, like it just has not worked. I think they keep their 99% acceptance rate thing because I think they don't want me and they're trying to get me to rage quit or something. I don't know. To keep their percentage. I don't know, man, but at this point, like there's no way that they planned the system and is going this poorly. You know, like people are smart. I'm not, but some people are, and usually those people are the people who make stuff, you know? Anyways, so, it started at the open house night thing, right? So I go to the open house thing, and I'm signing up for classes, because I was like, you know what, I'm going to go to tech school. I've given up on all my other dreams in life. I don't want to write another essay. I still have to write essays. I was lied to. Anyways, I don't want to write another essay. Hashtag, I'm giving up. Going to tech school. Yippee. Also, it's way cheaper, and I'm already not going to financially recover from this gang. I'm going to be so legit with you. Anyways, so, go to the open house thing, because then you can apply to their school for freezies. I love free. It's my favorite percent of money to give to people. I'm kidding. I am frugal. If you know me, you know I'm a cheap ass, okay? I don't know who I'm lying to. Anyways, myself. I'm lying to myself. Oh my gosh. Did you know that green onions still make you cry, apparently? I didn't know that. I don't think I've ever cut this many green onions before, though. Anyways, I'm gonna look like shit on camera now. So, where was it? Right, so I went to the open house thing, right? And they have these computers, and you, like, do the whole thing on the computers, and it's great, and it's good, and it's grand, right? So I did the entire thing on the computer. Slight issue. Apparently the person before me did not sign out of their account, so I signed up some poor student in cosmetology for the bakery and pastry thing, because I wasn't going to do the culinary at this point yet. Whatever. Anyways, I noticed at the end was like, oh shucks, and then like actually did my account thing. So if you are the poor, you guys aren't, but in case it somehow gets to them, I don't know. If you're the poor cosmetology student, I'm so sorry. Hit me up. I'll make you cookies or something like that. I'm so sorry. Anyways, whatever. So, yeah. Sorry. Onions, my face hurts now. Ugh. I know I look like garbage. You don't have to tell me. Anyways, so, hold on. I gotta pause this real quick. Okay. Anyways, So, open house night ends, whatever. We got it all fixed. Should be smooth sailing from here on out. Great, whatever. So later I, go to this whole thing where they tell you what classes to be a part of kind of thing and, like, I messed up. How to, like, sign up for them. Wait, did I? Ha! I didn't. I did. Hold on. I can't read. It's fine. Anyways, so, I go to it, it's great, it's cool, it's dandy. And so I get convinced to do the whole dual credit thing. Fantastic, right? So I sign up for those classes. It was not well explained to me. So according to them, the way that the system works is that you basically only do baking class or culinary classes, and then you get to do baking at the end, which is why I was like, I don't know, whatever. I started doing it because I like being able to not be broke. I would say being able to afford stuff is my favorite thing. Not my favorite thing, but it's my favorite feeling of when I look at stuff and I'm like, I can buy that if I wanted to, like I very much enjoy being able to do that. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're gonna see me suffer through onions. I'm so sorry. If this is cringe, skip, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, so Oh, this is bad. Hold on. Right. So, sign up for all my classes. Oh, great, good. I got my schedule eventually. It was great. Like, I only had culinary classes, which I was upset about, but, actually, no, I had one baking class. Sorry. Which I was upset about, but you know what? Whatever. I'll learn to deal with it. It's just, like, I'm not crying about this. I'm crying because of the onions, okay? Like, I really wanted to do baking classes because that's what I wanted to do, but you know what? Whatever. If they're insistent that this is superior, I'll just go along with it. Right? So then, jeez Louise. Sorry. Like, my first day of school, I'm panicking the night before because when do I not panic the night before things that are happening? I think I panicked the night before I panicked the night before, It's just what I do. I'm a panicker through and through, right? So I'm, like, looking up where all my classes are, that way I won't get lost. I'm making sure, like, my locker's in the right spot, yada, yada, yada. Whatever, cool, right? I go to school. We're all wearing these matching pants. I will do a special episode on other things, because I don't have time to get, I do have time, oh my gosh, I have time to get into it, but, like, not without severely disrailing myself. Oh my goodness, hold on. Sorry. I pulled myself together now. So, I really need to start watching the videos when I pause them, because I don't remember. Anyways, so, I go to my locker, I have a locker slip that says the combination for my locker. I'm actually able to unlock it, which, like, if you went to school with me, that's, like, kind of a big thing. Anyways, so, I set the locker slip inside of my locker, and then, I grab all my stuff that I need, I go to class, I find some other people who are going to class, they're like, I don't know how to get there, I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I do, maybe, perhaps, and so we're on our way to go to class, and then we run into a teacher dude, and teacher dude is just like, oh, what class are you guys in? We tell him, and he's like, oh, this way, because we were going the wrong way. Okay, I had realized we were going the wrong way, okay? And we were turning around when he caught us, so I would like to say I did not completely mess up. Thank you. Anyways, so, on our way to class, yada yada, go to class, it was great, it was grand. I'm terrible at cutting things with a knife, we already knew that was gonna happen though. I get back to my locker, I try to unlock it, I realize that I did not put the combination back in my pocket when I left, and I left it in there. I went to student life, and I was like, hey, so I'm the biggest idiot in the world, and I left it in there, and they're just like, oh my gosh, I've done that too, buddy. Rough, but here you go. It was great, it was grand, fantastic, really, right? Go to a counselor appointment, because I have one of those, because it's free with college. Hashtag, most of you guys are mentally ill. I love you, but let's be honest, you're friends with me. So I would recommend whatever college, because most of you guys are college bound. One of you's in college, and we've already had this conversation. R.I.P. I'm so sorry for your loss. And then some of you are never going to college, so just grab this. Anyways, look into it, because like some colleges you only get to visit like a mental health person like once a semester, and then you have to pay for the rest of it. I am lucky enough to go to a college where they give it to me for free with tuition. I get free counseling if I should want it, yeah, all great and dandy. Anyways, so I do that, end of the day, yada yada. Anyway, so sorry, during the first class, I skipped ahead. The teacher dude is just like, hey, so how many of you guys also have me for the class that you guys need on Wednesday? And everyone except me was in it. And so I was just like, I'm not. And he was just like, oh, see me after class. We'll go through your schedule because something ain't right? He tells me that I needed to add a class and I needed to drop a class. First day of school, we're all good. I go to the help desk. They help me do that. Fantastic. It's really a great time. Yeah. So the whole add a drop class drop a class thing, if I can give because there's at least 2 of you guys who are planning on going to college. If I can give you guys any advice for next year, this probably won't apply directly, but talk to the people who are in charge of making schedules. I thought the people who were in charge of the classes knew how the schedules were supposed to work because they are in fact advisor peoples. They did not know how it worked because the class they told me to drop was a class that I was specially put into because I needed that class, right? And I dropped it and then I missed it, and so now I have to take it next semester and it's a whole mess, right? Love that, right? Anyways, whatever. Again, hashtag curse. I don't know if I said that in this. See, the problem is with these is that this is my 4th recording. I don't know if I said it in this one, but I'm cursed. Anytime there's a scheduling thing, like I magically somehow either fall through the cracks or like just completely get missed. Like every time I'm scheduled for something, it doesn't work out very well, and that's okay. And that's okay because sometimes in life, everything goes wrong and you can't do anything about it. And then you cry because you hate emails. You just hate emails so much. And I have an assignment where I have to email people, and I've been putting it off for like 2 weeks now. I was supposed to do it freaking 2 weeks ago, and I have yet to do it because the idea of emailing people makes me feel so sick that I want to cry. But it's fine. Anyways, so yeah, that's most of college. Anyways, first day of school, because there's more stuff with that. That's most of the drama in all honesty, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's most of the drama, but there was a huge thing. Some of you know. Some of you do not know. My best friend, my biggest supporter in the world, Kiki, my Vincent Van Key, while driving home, the battery alert went on, and then things started turning off because he's had electrical issues. And Kiki broke down on the side of the highway, and I had to pull over. A, it was terrifying. B, if you feel like there's something wrong with your car and you just want to go home, perhaps don't. Anyways, life advice. And 3, the thing that I was most upset about when having a panic attack on the side of the road, because, grief is one of those things where it doesn't make a lot of sense. I had just gotten $30 worth of gas in my car because it was low. Broke down. I didn't get to use most of that gas. I lost $30 worth of gas. Stripped out the entirety of the inside of my van, because I had to. Unfortunately, I realized how much junk I keep in my trunk. Punch. I'm kidding, I'm flat. Anyways, yeah, and to my despair, I had a couple CDs in the car, and it would seem that I was not able to get those back. Deep sorrow. Anyways, in this economy, I have to try and buy a new car, which is great because I'm also going to college, and I'm hashtag broke, so this is not going great. My dad's doing most of the searching, and every time I, it's just, I don't want to think about it, right? He has given me one car option to look over, and then he's just like, well, you need to make a decision. I'm like, you have given me one option, and like it was fine, but I knew it was gonna give me a headache, whatever. I'm thinking about having a memorial fit service for my van, but I don't know. I don't know. I like to think that Kiki was like, dude, I got you through middle school and high school. I am not starting this shit again with college. And so he just was just like, nah. I like to think that's what happened, but yeah. So Kiki's dead. Very upset. Yeah. Anyways, on to happier news because I don't want to think about that for long. My cat snuggled with me this morning. I know. And you guys might be thinking, if you haven't heard me rant about this before, why is that such a big deal? Cats snuggle with people. Not my cat, not me, okay? Like, I'm talking, I was laying in bed, he got through the door, came into my bed, snuggled me, I left my bed, he was still in my bed. Because I had to leave for class, unfortunately, whatever, right? Like, that was pretty big. Oh, speaking of which, since we're at, like, the 20-minute mark, roughly, of you guys watching this is Fluffles. I know what you guys are here for. Ow! Say hello! He's not good at cues. He is not a good theater kid. Good boy. My hands probably taste like garlic, so I don't want him to lick them. Anyways, yeah, so that's most of the big stuff. However, this week, the internet at my house has been terrible, like terrible. Like, if other people are on the internet the same time I'm on the internet, I can't do my homework. So that's been fun. But you know what? Once again, I am a trooper. I push through, and I only cry frequently about it. Anyways, yeah, so that is, that's everything on my list here. And, yeah, can't really think of much more. This is probably going to be the longest video I made, so, if you're actually watching this, thank you for watching. It feeds my ego. I'm kidding. Anyways, sorry about that cringiness of me crying because of onions, and, yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. Apologies for me not doing this in a while. Yeah. I should make a really cool, like, sign out thing. If you guys have any ideas, hit me up. Like, for real.